Yesterday in the Senate, Democrats attempted to pass 3 election security bills. 3 bills, one package through some, obscure Senate rule where they're allowed to bring all 3 at once if they get a unanimous vote on it, blah, blah, blah. But Republican Senator Marsha Blackburn blocked all 3. Marsha Blackburn from Tennessee single-handedly destroyed 3 bills that would have helped protect our elections as we head into the 2020 election. 2 of the bills were focused on reporting the influence of foreign countries on our election, which, to kind of put it in a nutshell a little bit, basically what these bills would have done was that if somebody had an offer of foreign election interference, it set up the channels for them to report this and then the efforts to stop it. Marsha Blackburn said, "Oh, heck no, we ain't doing that." And then the third one of the big things it included was that it wouldn't have allowed voting machines, electronic voting machines, from being hooked up to the internet. And Blackburn again on that one said, "Nah, not happening. Hook them up to the internet. What's the worst that could happen, right?" And her reasoning for it shows that Marsha Blackburn is apparently one of the dumbest sitting senators in this country. She said, "We're not going to vote for these because the Democrats are only putting them up there so that we will vote against them, or they know we'll vote against them," I think she said, "because they know we'll vote against them, and then they're just going to use it for their campaigns." Okay, Marsha, I don't know if you understand, but that's not a reason to not vote for a bill. You didn't offer any substance as to why you didn't like these bills. Were they too expensive? I mean, did they not go far enough? Did they go too far? No, you can't just say, "I'm voting against it because they want me to vote against it because they're going to use it for their campaigns." That's not a thing. That's not a thing that happens, folks. But that is what every Republican does. That is what Mitch McConnell has done on plenty of occasions. McConnell has walked into that Senate and said, "I'm not going to do it. We're not going to vote on these. You can't bring them to the floor." Because Republicans are the ones who benefit from election interference. Every time. You point to me a single election in the last 20 years where we have seen some kind of screw up that somehow benefited Democrats. The voter purges aren't benefiting Democrats. Matching their names with a felon and then disenfranchising them, that's not helping Democrats. Voter ID laws aren't helping Democrats. All the voting machines that we have seen videos of switching votes, they're not switching from Republican to Democrat, they're switching them from Democrat to Republican. That's why McConnell blocks these things. He's blocked 10. Marsha Blackburn yesterday added to the total. She blocked 3. And heck yeah, the Democrats need to use these as campaign talking points. If we do not have secure elections here in the United States, then we don't even have a country anymore that we can trust. I know what a lot of you out there are thinking. You're thinking, wouldn't it be amazing if you could wear the Ring of Fire logo across your chest? Well, now you can. Just head on over to our Teespring page to find some awesome merch we're offering for our viewers. We have more designs that are going to be added in the near future, so just follow the link in the description or take a peek at the shelf of merchandise under this video. Thanks for watching.